Okay, so this is problem 11.3.45, and they ask us to use the formula S sub n to find the sum of the terms of the geometric sequence. So they want us to find S sub 6 for this sum right here. We have a 5, 5/3, 5/9. Oops, it's supposed to be a 9. And then it continues, and they tell us that this is geometric. Okay? All right, so the summation formula for a geometric sequence is this right here. So S sub n is a sub 1 times 1 minus r to the n all over 1 minus r. Okay, so the pieces that we need are, we need n, and that's given to us here. We need a sub 1, and a sub 1 is always the first term. So n here is 6, a sub 1 is the first term in our sequence, so that's 5. And then we also need r. And r in this instance, well, r in any instance when you're talking about a geometric sequence, you're just going to take the ratios of these two terms. So I'm going to take 5/3 and divide by 5. And when I take 5/3 and divide by 5, that's actually the same thing as multiplying by 1/5. And so these 5s would cancel right here, and we're looking actually at r equaling 1/3. Okay? Alright, so now I have these three pieces, and I can plug those into my formula. So it's going to look like S sub 6 is 5 times 1 minus 1/3 to the 6th power, and this is all over 1 minus 1/3. Okay, and then we just need to simplify this, and we're just going to simplify it. They wanted it to a simplified fraction, so we'll just work with each piece here. So 1/3 to the 6th power, you take 1 to the 6th and then 3 to the 6th, and you're going to get 1 over 729. And then 1 minus 1/3 in the bottom is 2/3. Okay, if I get a common denominator up here, 1 is the same thing as 729 over 729. So so then when we have a common denominator, we can subtract the numerators. So this becomes 5 times 728 over 729, and this is all over 2/3. That's a little scrunched there, but I'm going to go ahead and flip this anyways. So this is 5 times 728 over 729. When you have division by a fraction, it's the same thing as multiplying by the reciprocal. So I've divided by 2/3 here. That means I'm going to flip it and make it a multiplication problem. Okay, and then we just want to simplify this. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and multiply right here in the numerator. And 5 times 728, we get, I'm running out of room here. There's multiple ways to go about simplifying this from here, but I'm just going to go ahead and say 5 times 728 is 3640 over the 729, and then I have that times 3/2. Okay, if we do some canceling, 3 goes in here once, in there 243 times, 2 goes in here once, in here 1820 times, and that's as far as it will reduce. So your answer here is 1820 over 243.